I'd like to talk to you about NFN Kalyan. NFN means, believe it or not, no first name. The artist wanted to not be known by a first name or anything that kind of would pigeonhole him in any way whatsoever. More than any artist I work with, he's by far the most interesting guy, and he really is, a genius. To be honest, he really should be curing cancer or doing something to save the world, other than putting all his thoughts into art, which is not that bad. But let me give you an example. He's 30 years old, and he has a 25-year game plan in order to kind of get where he wants to be with his art. So he has projects that he's designing now that will come out in 20 years' time, and he has projects that he's designing to come out next year to kind of set the path for the projects that are happening in 20 to 25 years. So he has this game plan set out, which in his mind will get him to the point of being the most important artist of the 21st century. Obviously quite a mountain to climb there, but I honestly think this guy could do it. So I wanted to start with one of his pieces here. So this is from the Nature of the Beast series. Very interesting concept. It's primarily, as a visual, it's heads of some of the most iconic characters in the 20th and 21st century. Not just sort of politically important, spiritually important guys like the Dalai Lama here, even extreme characters like Kim Kardashian, for example. And I don't want to get into it too much, but the Nature of the Beast just kind of it kind of relates to the fact, or how we all look at these characters, such as the Dalai Lama, such as Kim Kardashian, such as LeBron James, for example, and we don't know these people. We don't know these characters. We don't interact with them in our personal and our daily lives, but we all have an opinion on them. We all formulate a structure of that person, their personality, and how they behave in ourselves. So it's kind of just a reference to that, and how unusual it is that with these characters that we think we know, we've created them inside ourselves. It's an interesting concept. Technically, unbelievable. This is actually etched onto glass. Each layer of the etching is etched onto the glass here to give the 3D effect with just 2D layers. And it takes Kalyan about 3 months just to actually design the sketch in the layered format that can be transposed to the glass. It gives this ethereal, amazing effect. And this is the kind of the first style of work for Kalyan's game plan, which was something more of a visual to get people's attention. And we've had this at Hamptons, Art Palm Beach, some of the big fairs around the country. A lot of them have been collected, and the response and the wow effect has been phenomenal. But Kalyan's one you really need to watch out for. We're going to be opening a big show with him in New York in September in our new space. So NFN Kalyan is going to be one to look out for in 2013.